let's do this, man. Let's get it going. It is Monday.
What's good,
y'all,
everybody?
Yep, y'all catch
It's
this on
Monday.
Tuesday.
Wear a mask, all that. Shit, it's Monday.
It's Monday. It's Monday night too. Like,
yeah.
We tired. So, y'all know what it is. Community Coalition Show. K Wilson David 2K.
What's good, gang?
We back in this thing. One thing I got to keep saying, remember, we are sponsored by the Black Squirrel Media Network.
Yes, we are. Come to Black Squirrel.
Yep, check us out. All the pods, all the videos. We got a lot of stuff going on over there.
Yep. And a lot of stuff coming.
Yeah, a lot of stuff coming. Mm-hmm. So, like you said, it's Monday. I don't even feel right. Okay, this is how you know we've been doing this for a while. Like, right. If anybody's podcasting, if you do anything like AV, you start to like have the little things that you like. My headphones broke. I have these on, even though I got a big head. I just got a big head. That's what it is.
I do too, bro. That's why a lot of headphones don't look good on me. I feel.
Yeah, because like, man, those old ones, they just fit perfectly. I haven't been able to find them again. It's just,
What's the brand?
Oh man, it was like some off-brand joints I found from like China or something.
Yo,
I took a chance on them, and they were amazing.
Yo, so what I'm gonna tell you right now, and this might make the block hot, but go on Facebook. They're usually there.
Okay,
like all those products, because that's how I found these. That's how I found the other ones.
Yeah, because I think I threw them away because I was just like, bump it. And technically, these headphones, they are like sonically, they're superior,
Yeah.
But they don't fit the same.
See, that's the thing.
It turned into like music snobs and like headphone snobs and stuff, man. It's just, but
Also,
whatever.
Wait, hold on. But if we're being real, Raycon, why haven't you sponsored us yet?
Oh, because they loafing. That's okay though.
Beats, why haven't you sponsored us yet? Insignia, why haven't you sponsored us yet?
Yeah.
Sennheiser, why haven't you sponsored us yet?
You're going through all of them, huh?
I will. Especially because like Insignia used to, or sorry, no, not Insignia. We love y'all.
Yeah.
Sennheiser used to be, I think it still is, down the street from my school, and a bunch of my friends worked there.
Okay. Yeah, probably so. I can see that. Yeah.
Sponsor us, please.
I know. Holla at us.
We'll wear your headphones.
Yeah, as long as they fit. That's the thing. So, man, it's Monday again.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a crazy day. I told you, I was like, I got a story to tell. I'm just,
right.
It's one of the, this is frustrating. Like, so the reason why I'm wearing this hoodie, first of all, got this hoodie from Terry T, friend of the show.
Shout out to Terry.
T. If you can't see it,
I'm about to get mine soon.
Yep, it says "Love on Yourself, King." She made them. I was like, I gotta have one of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got one. She, I love it. It actually, it's over the last couple of weeks, it's kind of been like my little go-to hoodie. I'm running errands and run out real quick.
Mm-hmm. Also, you get to promote.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shouts to the homies.
Shout outs to the homies. Well, like a shout out to the kings out there, right?
Kings, queens, creators.
Yeah.
Shouts to the Black creators.
Yeah, supporting Black business. I'm doing my part.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
as am I.
Yeah. I see you. I see yours. So it's like.
Shout out to Dope Aaron, Miss Fab, all that.
Which I got the whole Game Boy, man.
Yeah.
It's
not a Game Boy.
Okay. And the bar to go with it.
It's on the hoodie.
It is. I'm leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Shouts to Fab.
Yeah, shout out. But for real, so like I got to tell the story, because it really it was almost like the more and more I think about it, the more exhausting it is for real.
Mm-hmm.
So first got the hoodie. So I've had like a couple weeks, right?
Right.
Running errands and stuff. I throw it on. It was quick. I like it. And I didn't really think too much of it, right? But the first couple times I wore it, nothing really serious. Like, you could tell people were looking. I guess large Black man, words on his body. I guess they already look, right? So I was getting people, glancing, things like that. I could see people like squinting, like trying to read it, little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Remember last time I was in Five? Yeah, last time I was in Five Below. This woman was clearly like squinting, like she's like, and I just stopped and was like, oh, okay. She kind of, yeah. And then people do stuff like that,
I hate that. I low-key hate it, but also like I honestly do wear a lot of stuff that say things, and they're mostly like activist-esque things.
Yeah.
So like I'm not always mad, but like there are times where I am, because there will be people that will walk like clearly into my bubble just to pass me and read what's on my whatever is on me.
Yeah.
Just don't get in my bubble.
I think people use it as an excuse sometimes. I'm kind of used to it because I already, again, large black man, and
I'm a small black man.
Yeah. But like they look at me anyway, like people.
Yeah.
So I kind of get used to that point. And then also too, because like, I mean, the way I dress also too, and it's not that I'm flashy, but it's like large black man trying to look nice. People automatically look. People say things. People compliment. People ask me, where'd you get that? Like stuff like that. So I'm like, I kind of get used to that. But with this hoodie, it's been a little different, man. Like
really,
yeah. So, like I said, I noticed the looks, and I figured because it's words. But the last couple days, like I had it on over the weekend, I think, and I get through it on. I'm going running errands. Well, let me tell you first. Today, I go into today. We'll go again, running the grocery store.
Right.
Literally down the street from my house. I was there yesterday, forgot. I went and had to go back and get laundry detergent. So I'm like, damn, real quick, in and out,
Right.
Throw the hoodie on. It was right there. Boom, let me run to it real quick. As I'm walking into the grocery store, there's a white guy standing outside. And I guess he was like, what is it? It's not like American Legion, one of those clubs, Lions clubs, or one of those things.
Oh, we're not gonna. I probably know exactly what you're talking about. We're not gonna say the.
One of them. But he's raising money. But they stand outside like with the bucket and all that. So as I'm walking in the store, I mean, literally, like I wasn't even close. I got in my car. You still got like walk like the walkway, and I'm looking at him, so I'm like, I'm trying not to look at him. I see him. He's like staring. It's like piercing, So I'm like looking to see if any cars are coming. And you like just feel somebody staring at you.
Right.
Man's a stare.
See if you could like pop him real quick without any like anybody. I mean, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, but I mean like no, because I'm literally like I know he's staring at me.
Right.
So I'm clearly like I'm doing other things. I'm trying to make sure I'm not gonna get hit by a car.
Right.
So as I get closer.
You're trying to live your life.
Yeah. I'm genuinely a polite person. So as I get to him, I kind of look, give him the head nod, how you doing? We got masks on, we still social distancing and stuff.
Right.
So as soon as I like it says, love on yourself, King. What does that mean? So like, I'm like not breaking stride. I'm still walking. And it was this.
As you should.
It was just the tone of his voice it just sounded very like condescending or something. I don't know. I was just like, so as I'm walking in, I was determined. I'm like, I'm not going to stop and engage. If I stop, I'm going to be here 20 minutes. Right. So, I'm still going for stride. So I was just, he's like, what does that mean? And I was like, this empowering black men is keeping encouraging each other out here. Like, I've never heard of that one before. I was like, no, it's okay. It's just something we say to each other.
That's cool.
So that's all I gave him.
Right.
Not for you. Pretty much want to say, not for you. Not for you. So, break stride. And he's sitting there, he looks perplexed. Like, I can tell he's just like he just looks at me, he's stank face. He gave me the stank faces. So again, I go in, grab what I need. I come back out. And I told myself I was going to go out the other exit. And I'm not trying to be confrontational. I just didn't feel like dealing with it right now,
Right.
One, I didn't have cash. Two, I'm sorry, I just wasn't going to donate anyway. Like, I donate to a lot of causes, and that particular cause, that's not one. No, I just wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, wasn't it? And I was just like, I just didn't feel like dealing with it. I'm trying to make a move. I'm hungry. I got food. I got to pick up waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to run some errands.
Right.
So I was like, as I'm coming back out again, I was hoping somebody else would be passing so he could just engage them. Of course, I'm walking out the door, sliding doors, nobody, you know. So I'm like, here we go. Right. So I'm walking out. So he's like, can I ask you a question? So I'm like, again, not trying to break stride. So I kind of like slow up a little bit, you know, kind of gave like the little, I'm still moving, shuffle, like.
Right.
So I'm like, what's going on? You know, he's like, well, I just don't understand why you got, you know, why do you have to encourage each other? Shouldn't encourage your art to be, you know, that's natural. Like, so then I stopped. I stopped, yo. I'm like, and I was like, I don't have time for like I didn't have time to be like politically correct. I didn't have time, but no, you know, I'm not gonna say I didn't have to. I didn't feel like it.
That's understandable.
I didn't feel like being particularly nice or over explaining something. So I was just like, yo, we Black kings out here. We encouraging each other because nobody else will. That's exactly what I said to him.
Right.
Nobody else is, you know?
Talk that talk.
So he just kind of stood it for a second. He's like, well, I guess I kind of understand. And I was like, honestly, sir, it's not for you to understand. It's not for you to understand.
There you go.
Like, you know, this is what we're doing for each other. I'm supporting ours out here. This is what I do.
Right.
You know, and that's it. Like, if you don't get it, then you don't get it.
Right.
And I don't expect you to get it.
Right.
And I kind of just kept it moving. And I think he probably sensed that he probably thought I was about to get angry Black man or something, you know, like, so he kind of started backpedaling. Well, I didn't mean it that way. And I'm like, no, I understand. But it's like, you know, like some things are not for everybody. You may not understand. Right. And I said, honestly, sometimes why you do things like this to kind of bring awareness to this stuff. So maybe our conversation may help, you know, maybe give you some time to go do some digging and stuff, you know, but like at the end of the day, I was like, you know, I don't expect you to get it.
Right.
We Black kings over here. I know you don't consider us a Black king, whatever. But we over here.
Hey man,
you know?
I'm a king.
Yeah. So like, and we acknowledging, we supporting each other, and you know, which is fine. And so that was today's incident. I ain't really think much of it until I got in the car, and I was just like, man, I was like, here we go. And it made me think about a couple of days ago. Black girl, I hate to say it, but yeah, kind of made a little snarly remark, and I ain't really pay much attention to it at the time. You know, but I remember I was wearing a hoodie. I was in line again. I hate this. I was getting some food, right? Well, I'm always getting
same hoodie.
Yeah, same hoodie. Wearing hoodie. Yep. I was at local spot that everybody knows, that you kind of wait in line and you get your food and you tell them what you want, you pick it up, you know. Yeah, it comes in either a burrito or a bowl, depending on what you like. Local spot. So we don't say no names right here. If you ain't supporting us, I ain't shouting you out. But you know, it was in my spot. And again, one of those days running errands, and I didn't have time to do it on the app. And normally I just order on the app and go pick it up. But I was like, it was late. Shouldn't nobody be in there. We're running line real quick, you know. So as I'm in line, and the homegirl was behind me. So that's why I was like, you know, it kind of took me off guard because, like, you know, I'm in line. You know, how you in line, you kind of waiting. You looking around, you got a mask on.
So she actively
yes,
had to. Man, okay. I've been in that situation too, and that is just as annoying.
Yeah. Because I wasn't really turning around much. You know, I'm kind of looking around. I'm kind of just bobbing, kind of peeking. You know, felt the urge to pee coming on. So I was kind of like, all right, let me hurry up and get up out of here. Like, so, you know, you kind of do that little, you know, I had a little tune in my head. I was just zoning, you know, and she asked, she was like, what's your shirt saying? And I was like, you know, so I kind of turned, you know, she was like, oh, I see, you know, everybody on that now. And I ain't really pay. Yeah, she said, everybody on that now. And at the time, I ain't really pay much attention because really I'm trying to focus on getting this food and hurry to get home so I could pee for real.
Yeah, I feel you.
It wasn't until like, and then this incident happened. I was like, this is a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Sadly.
The hoodie is thought provoking and emotional, I guess. Okay. So then I had to really process what she said. I didn't get a chance to do it till like a couple hours ago. You know, I was like, oh, that was a Black woman.
Yes, it was.
Like we just, again, simple words: love on yourself, king. And it is amazing what that means to people. And I guess she took it as, I don't know what she took it as. This, I guess, with Black men doing the most, we try to support each other. I don't know. But then it starts to, as I think about it now, even now, it kind of bothers me a little bit.
Yeah, I feel you.
One group of people I expect to somewhat understand. The white guy, I ain't expect him to understand. I didn't.
Right.
He ain't never been exposed to this. He may not have seen this before. I expected more from that particular woman. And I'm not going to say all Black women. I'm not going to do all that. But
yeah, because this podcast would probably cease to exist.
No, we get murdered. but I want to be very specific about that.
I love how you just let that fly.
Glaze right over that, yo.
Like, we gonna keep going. We gonna keep moving.
Glaze right over that. But it had to be said. But like it was kind of upsetting. Like, sister, I thought nothing else you would hopefully understand what you see in here, what we try and do. And it's not about excluding. And that's the thing that I get with, like, not even just with like men trying to help each other.
Right.
Even when people say Black Lives Matter, or people say, whatever, we're not excluding anything.
Right.
Right now, we just trying to encourage each other.
Right. And also, I want to say, and people forget this every day, but it means Black Lives Matter too.
Yeah, and that's why. And I guess I had to say, because that's the closest tie-in. But like, even this, love on yourself, king, is really just kind of like an encouragement to. I kind of take it. This is my interpretation. I like the hoodie because it seems like it's just a kind of motivator to other Black men to, hey, take care of yourself. Right. Make sure you holding yourself down. Right. The weight of the world is on our shoulders, so make sure you okay. Make sure you good, king. So reminder to myself. Right. Stop, take care of myself, make sure I'm good, Not to say that I'm not making sure everybody else is good, my fam, my loved ones, my people. But sometimes I got to make sure I'm good too. Right. And sometimes just like anything else, sometimes the little reminders, the little things we see. And it's a dope ass hoodie. I don't care what y'all think. Like, I'm rocking it, Yep. So
let me give my interpretation of that hoodie, because I will be copping one either today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
So when I see Love on Yourself, King, on that hoodie, I see that as, hey man, hold your head high.
Exactly.
Strut.
Because you a king. You a king. And sometimes we got to remind ourselves that we are kings.
Right. Act like it.
Act like it. Yeah. Yeah. No matter what your kingdom is, you're a king. I don't care. It could be your house. I don't care. It could be the world. If it's your family, if it's yourself, you are a king of that.
Right.
And we need to remind ourselves of that.
Absolutely.
Whatever other group y'all can do, what y'all do to remind yourselves, y'all can hold yourselves down, whatever the case is. This is what we doing over here.
Right. It's just a nice reminder.
Just a reminder, that's all.
Right. I even wear this. I remember this wristband that I actually got from you.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta love yourself and flourish.
Yep. Well,
that's a reminder to myself.
Yep. Shout out to the homies. Ugly AF. Remember? Yeah.
Ugly AF.
Oh man, that goes back to the early days of this pod. They were guests. Matter of fact, I still have it. I have a wristband too. Yep. But again,
that's just a reminder to myself, because there are days that I don't feel the best, but I see this wristband and I say, you know what? I'm great. I love myself. It's an important thing for you to tell. To just remember.
Yeah. Just remember. We need those. We need those.
Right.
Like you said, sometimes we have days. You have days where it's like you don't feel, might not feel like a king.
Right.
May not feel too, regal or anything. Sometimes you don't, but that's all this is about. But then it also made me think too, like, if you're that upset or you're that moved to even speak on it in public to a stranger you don't know, that speaks to a problem. And we know these problems are out there. We already know they're out there.
Yep. That's a problem on you more than it is on me. And I have the hoodie on.
Exactly.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Also, Dr. Pepper, please sponsor us.
Oh, they're faking. We'll see. Look, Dr. Pepper would be great. I'm just trying to get some Rock Creek. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I feel look, I'm just trying to get some water.
Hey.
Nah, well, we got some folks though. We got some folks coming. No, but that's all I was thinking. Yeah, a couple of them sprinkled around. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They sprinkled. We working.
Sprinkle me, man.
Yeah, Black folks unite. We got some kings. We got some kings uniting.
Kings.
Yeah,
king shit.
Yeah. So I wanted to share that story because that was this. Sometimes we go throughout our days, these little things happen, and I don't know why. I don't know if they happen to other people like they happen to me.
Right.
But I feel like I'm always in a mix of some of this little stuff. And I don't know, again, I don't know if it's just like big dude, I'm a target, even though once you approach me, you might have a problem. But I just don't know. But like, it also speaks to where we are in the world. And again, this is nothing new.
Right.
Not breaking any news or anything here, but it's just like, these are the things, again, as a Black man.
Yep.
As Black men.
Talk about it.
These are the constant things that we have to deal with every day.
Absolutely.
These are the things that we're bombarded with. That constantly, if you're not strong enough, beat you down. Nobody wants to hear all that. Look, I'm just trying to get some food real quick. I'm just trying to get some laundry detergent real quick. But we get these little snippets. People just peck.
I'm literally here just trying to get some chips.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Literally. And the packs. And I can tell, literally in a week, I could probably tell at least 1, 2 of these types of stories.
Right.
In our travels, in our journeys, little things that people say, people come across, the stereotypes, people be saying blatant crazy stuff.
Absolutely.
I remember like, last time I was in a pharmacy. Put my debit card in, card didn't work. And the little chip malfunction. And it's like, you sure it's okay? What? If you knew what like sometimes you just want to flex. Like, what you mean? If you know how much money what? Like,
yeah.
Like I might hurt your feelings.
Right.
But if I say that, I'm probably gonna get left out here in cuffs.
Right.
Like, I know you got your hand on the button under the table, ready to press that joint, So these little things that we get picked at all the time. So I think about Black men.
Right.
And like I say, even the strong of us, I consider myself pretty strong. I consider myself be able to take a lot. But every now and then, you don't want to pop off on somebody.
Absolutely.
Damn, like you said, you might just not be feeling it that day. Might just be going through a lot in your mind. And if you don't have your guards up, if you're not ready for it, if it catches you off guard, you might find yourself in a situation.
Right.
That's how thin the line is.
Yeah.
For us. You know what I'm saying? We don't have much leeway as it is.
Yeah. And you want to know the expression, one of the expressions that I hate the most. Oh, I can't believe this is happening in 2021. Of course it's happening in 2021. It happened in 2020. It happened in 2019. It happened in 2018.
And hate to say it's going to happen in 2022. Right. Ain't nothing going to change overnight.
Right.
So, yes, it is happening.
And like, it's I try very much to be the most peaceful I can, but also listen to the words that are coming out that you're saying. Because there's always I don't mean to be racist, but so why are you talking?
Well, I see, and that's what I look at that as that's like backpedaling at this point. Now you trying to get out of the situation because you was bold enough to say whatever you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then when you didn't get the response you thought was going to happen, now you backpedaling. Like, right. And that's crazy. Like, no, if this, I go back to the old school philosophy. What I remember my parents and my grandparents really taught us, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, if it's not uplifting, if it's not empowering, shut up. Don't. And that's how I was taught. It wasn't like, oh, don't shut up.
Right.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't say nothing.
Everybody, Black people, we all know the saying: if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
And I was told, shut up, keep your mouth shut. You might get popped in the mouth.
Right.
Like that's how old school my grandmother was. You get popped in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Talk out your mouth. Talk sideways. Talk back. Say something slick. All them phrases.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I was a quiet kid.
What'd you say?
I was a quiet kid. I learned real fast. If it ain't for me, it ain't positive, no, just keep my mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things we can think, but you don't have to say it. Even body language too. Like I said, sometimes people watching. You see people watching. I see people talking about me. I hear the whispers. Mm-hmm. You know, like. So it's like we have to make a conscious effort.
We do
to not put ourselves in a situation because, as we say every week on this show, the goal is to get home.
The goal is to get home.
It's crazy, right? So it just amazes me. Like I said, I know it's not new, but it's just like one of those reminders. But something, yeah.
No, go ahead. Sorry, say.
No, I was just saying something as simple as a hoodie.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I want to go back to what a great philosopher said one time. I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
Don't push me. Let me see another great philosophers of our time. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Simple as that.
I know. Who else it says?
Mama said knock you out.
Mama said knock you out. Deep philosophical thinkers of our generations.
Absolutely.
You know,
and if you want to hear more about these specific philosophers, you should listen to our other podcast, Reason and Rhyme. Also on Black Squirrel Media.
Yep. Shout out to Black Squirrel. Yep. Reading the Rhyme. We go into these deep philosophers.
We really do.
Yeah. But is it, like I said, you know, if you're watching, you listening, just be careful. But you know what? Again, I want to say this too. It's not going to stop me.
Yeah.
One, I'm gonna wear this hoodie. I love it. I got other pieces that I think are kind of also, I don't even call them controversial. They're uplifting for me. Like they are. I don't really wear crazy stuff. I don't wear a lot of like words and stuff on my clothes anyway. I don't wear like a lot of.
I actually do.
You do, yeah.
I realize that too.
Yeah, because I guess, I used to, but I'm getting older.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of adopting the old grown man style, So I just don't anymore because sometimes it dates me a little bit,
Right.
Like the gray hair may not match the shoes. It don't look right,
Right.
So the things I do own, they're very, like, for something like this is very purposeful, multi-purpose. Not only a message, but it's sentimental to me because it came from Terry. She's doing her thing. I'm supporting. So it's very much a sentimental piece as well, too. So I have pieces like that. But I just want to tell you, like, don't let it stop you.
Right.
Don't stop. Just like, remember, what was that? Remember we were texting the boy, the young one, what was that, in Colorado? He wore the shirt, King shirt, or something, yeah.
Black King.
Black King. Didn't they suspend him? It was something crazy like that.
I think it was that they said he needed to change or they would suspend him.
Yeah. Okay. You're at school. What you change it into?
Right.
I used to love hearing that stuff at school. Like, you got a double XL. You got 3X for me, fam? teacher, you got one. And first of all, I'm not putting on anybody's clothes. I don't know where that stuff came from.
Right.
Sitting in your dusty closet all year. Oh, right. Why are you doing that? Ew.
Shouts to PE clothes.
Oh, PE clothes.
That's a whole nother show in itself.
It is. That's why I used to feel bad for girls. Like sometimes, like girls, like when they come to school and they wear inappropriate stuff.
I was gonna say,
like some you knew what you was doing, but then there were others where it was like something crazy happened, and you making this girl put on some dusty shirt. You don't know where. You don't know, like from Lost and Found or something.
From Lost and Found.
You don't know where the shirt came from. Like
I don't know how long this has been here.
Go home with a rash. Like nobody doing that. So crazy stuff. But yeah, but this, if it's meaningful, if it's purposeful, if it's uplifting, do what you gotta do, y'all. This look again, crazy people. You just give me more things to talk about for my podcast.
Yep.
So it is. That's why when I text you, I was like, you know what, man, we'll just scrap everything we had planned. We was gonna talk about this today. Whatever.
Oh yeah, we weren't. I just remember that because I feel like I'm kind of a bad podcast host because I'm always like day of. I'm like, all right, what are we talking about? But also I feel like that it helps because like there are situations like today.
What gives us freedom? We're not married to just one thing. That's the beauty of the podcast, and that's why I kind of like doing it this way too. Like we come up with things, we plan, we put stuff, but like
right.
If something happens,
yeah, and then we come up with things that we don't plan.
Yeah, or sometimes we ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
and that happens too. And we don't stress. We just it works.
We hit record and we speak.
Yep. So it's all good. So on that note, yeah, I'm good there. I ain't really. It's like I said, it's Monday night. I know we got some Bobs and Karens.
Yep. We got a Bob and we got a Karen.
Okay.
Well, I think we have two Bobs.
Yeah, I think I saw. I know you sent them to. I watched a couple of them for real. So
yeah. Because I don't exactly remember the ones that I sent you, except for the one today.
Okay. So let me see. I can go back into I know I got the one.
Let me start.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So let's talk about how the Georgetown professors were talking down on the Black students.
Yeah.
First of all, I have to pay to be here. So I'm not even gonna I don't even want to go the whole I'm paying for your salary or I'm paying for whatever that. I'm paying to be here. I'm here to learn. And it's not going to help if all you do is chastise me.
Yeah. Like, oh man, institutions. First of all, Georgetown. For those of you who don't know, it's an extremely difficult school. Extremely difficult to get in. Ain't no slouches in Georgetown.
Right.
And so if you're there for a reason.
Right.
And so, and I know, again, I'm not naive. I know teachers talk. I know people talk. But that's how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? We see how you really feel. And then you dumb enough to do it on camera, on Zoom. That's another thing. Y'all need to learn how to operate your technology before you get deep into your racism.
Right. Like a bunch of these wouldn't happen if you didn't say it in public.
But that's the thing now. I think we're seeing the time in the era where people are so bold. They've been emboldened and they feel empowered. So whereas before it used to be, we call it closet racism. You would dare speak it out loud in public and stuff. Now people are open and free with it again. Which for me, yes, I know what it is, but I again, we know who is who now. We know, but it's before we might have to guess a little bit. It might take a little bit of time to figure it out.
Right.
But now, I know who you are.
Right.
See exactly what you are. I know exactly how you think because you're telling us.
Right. And also, if you feel that open, you gonna get hit with this open fist.
That's the thing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get in trouble, right?
First of all, I want to say real quick, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh. But again, don't push me.
So I had this theory years ago. And I was like, what if we made slapping people for dumb stuff legal? It might not have to be close fist and that. What if we just got that open hand slap?
Oh, like, I thought we were talking about even. You remember that one TV show that we had?
You know what
we thought of?
I think I know where you're going, because I've had a couple of these. I'm trifling for it, but no. But I said, think about it. Like, if people knew that you could slap the shit out of them, would they do it? Way? Would they do it?
And would they speak the same way?
Yeah,
that they do.
If they knew they couldn't call the cops, if they knew it was a justifiable reason, cops were like, yeah, he slapped. Why you slapped? Because he said some more stuff. All right, cool, bye. Perfect world stuff, right?
Right.
What'd you do? That's the thing. And that's another reason why people do this stuff, because they know they can get away with it. And then what do we know what happened with the Georgetown professors? I know they didn't get fired.
One got fired.
Did they fire?
One got fired.
Okay.
And I think the other one got administrative leave. So
admin.
Pay vacation.
That's the vacation to go away for a minute. Like, why don't you go lay down, go chill out, come back on Monday? When this all boils over. So
because they know that eventually there's going to be another story.
Yeah. Or they probably fire him. They'll rehire him after a year or something like that. Probably tenure. All this madness. But that's what I'm saying. So again, but if you knew you were going to get popped, craziness. So it's again, we know who's who. Then Georgetown ain't gonna do nothing until you hit their pockets. Start stripping away some of that funding. But that's a deep pocket school. So even that, but it's the madness, man.
Yeah. Let me
open hand. You ever seen? Okay, there's a movie. I don't care. It's the funniest thing ever. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. There's an old early 2000s movies starring Kevin Hart. It's called Paper Soldiers. I think it's Kevin Hart's first movie. No one knows about it. I've seen this movie. It's one of my favorite movies ever.
Paper Soldiers.
They
write that down.
It's the whole premise is pretty much Kevin Hart and his friends are going doing B&Es, breaking into houses and stuff. It's a comedy. It's hilarious. Charlie Murphy's a cop in this movie. Catches him. They finally get Kevin Hart in the interrogation room. And he's popping off at the mouth. I ain't signing nothing. Get out my face. And Charlie Murphy's just sitting in the back.
Right.
And he's rubbing his hands slow. And he takes some water and he kind of just pours it on his hands a little bit. And he walks up. He walks up to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And Charlie Murphy, open hand, downward, slaps the dog out of Kevin Hart. I think he hits his head on the table and everything. It is one of the hardest slaps ever. It downward force, it just hits him
yes.
To the point where I think he's crying. He confesses. It's a hilarious scene. But this is the way Charlie Murphy he's just timing up. He's just taking his time. He pours water on his hands so when he slaps him, it's a great moment.
I gotta see that moment.
I always imagine what if you could just do that to people who say wild racist stuff? You just open hand, just slap it.
Ooh, another concept. It's pretty much a nigga slap pass.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
if we had you get maybe
I'm gonna need one a week.
Ooh, I'm gonna think about that.
I'm gonna need at least one a week.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just one.
Two. I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say two.
I might have to you might have to do something for two, a buy one get one free or something. There might have to be some incentive or something. But at least you get one. You start off the week with one. Maybe somebody give you one. You can get gifted one or something.
Yo,
we can work on that, But at least you start off with one. But you gotta use it wisely though. That's the thing, because you can't just roll around just backhanding people.
Oh no, that is the. I think that's the.
Since we on movies,
that's it.
since we on movies, remember that scene? What is it? Head of State, Chris Rock. You see where Chris Rock runs for president? He wins. It's like this whole thing. Yeah. There's a scene in that. Well, apparently Bernie Mac is his brother.
Yes.
Bernie Mac's the Bill Bondsman. And he goes and they picks him up from the train. And it's like salespeople, people like just asking them for stuff. Yeah. And in the line, Bernie Mac is just slapping them down.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac, man.
He is slapping. He gets to the last one. He like takes the 2-step backhand on him. Yeah. Like, that's a hilarious scene. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
Rest in
only
peace,
have
Bernie
one.
Mac.
Rest in peace,
my
Bernie.
Gosh. And rest in peace, Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie
it's funny. The two biggest slap scenes in movie history are. But that's the reason why you can't have more than one slap, because you just go around slapping everybody. Like people ain't even did nothing.
I feel like that, like those exact scenes are the reasons that like you either need that all-time pass or you need at least two.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can maybe obtain one some other way. You know, like so
like a level up.
Like what? Yeah, like a level up. Yeah, like you earn enough points and you get one. You know, or friends and family discount. Like you got the one holy aunt that ain't gonna slap nobody, so she gives you hers every week. Like there could be a way. There could be a way.
Bro, don't even get me started on like Christmas presents.
Yo, if you get a slap card, like you get like a little.
First of all, we need to make this a whole movie.
We need to get this a whole movie.
This needs to be a whole movie.
Like a gift card, and this is a slap.
Yes.
Like redeem that joint after you slap them. Like I turned my card in here. Thank you.
No, like every time you slap somebody, you just have a little angel that poops up, says, "Yeah, I feel that."
Yeah, so because it has to be justified, you know.
Right.
So you gotta have somebody on spot, like, yeah, all right, that's cool, or nah, you shouldn't have did that one. That ain't right. Like, so
no, here's the thing. I don't want there to be a punishment, but I want there to be like, not sure about that one, fam. You gotta have some form of punishment, like they take away next week's pass or something. Like it's got to be something, because if not, it would just get out of control. We'd just be running around pimp smacking everything and everybody. No, but like that's kind of what I want.
No, that would be anarchy. That might be too much. Again, you can certain folks you can't give too much power to. Like
right. No one man should have all that power.
No.
Yo, that's the score. Every time you get that rage, yeah.
See, we need to stop.
No, we need to keep going because I want this movie to happen.
I mean, we can make the movie, you know. Ain't that, you know.
Yeah, and you know, I'm gonna get my homeboy to direct.
Oh, see, King of No. Yeah,
it's gonna be a totally black production, so
will be a problem. I can see how many lawsuits pending now. Yeah. So I know we would have went off on a crazy tangent. Do we have any more Bobs and Karens?
Are there any other ones that I sent you?
Okay, so I saw that. Go ahead. I think it's
the little Bobby that like just lost it in the store.
The one that got arrested, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one I watched earlier.
Mm-hmm. They was having the worst day.
Nah, he's in there calling everybody the N-word. I ain't seen no black people either. He just calling people the N-word. Yeah. I ain't seen no one. And then they went off on him. The people in the store went off on him. The lady even pushed him.
Mm-hmm.
Then he tried to claim like he was drunk. Cops pulled up. Like, you know.
First of all, let's do a play-by-play, because first of all, why are you telling people you're drunk?
Well,
that's already.
I think that was the cop out, because he was popping off at the mouth, and then once they started talking about like cops and stuff and like the cops pulling up, then I'm drunk. First of all, he wasn't drunk. I think he was fully aware of what he was doing, because as soon as the cops he heard the sirens. I guess he had dropped the bag. He starts packing up, grabbing everything, like no problems.
Who is he talking to? Also,
it seemed like, you talking about? First, it was the dude, like the dude who worked in the store.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was
no. I meant like after. After the altercation happened,
the girl.
like,
I think it was the girl who was holding the phone.
Mm.
I think I don't know if it was his girlfriend or whatever, but they both got arrested.
Right.
So I'm like, she's holding the phone because she's recording. She was the one who recording it.
Right. I remember
it was his friend. Like, so I guess he's talking because he's like, yeah, you ready? Well, I guess we knew he was about to get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, you wasn't drunk. Don't try to play that now. That's all that was. He came across some people who wasn't bucking. They wasn't with it. They pushed him up, roughed him up. I think they bloody his nose, pushing him out the store. Then the lady pushed him. She went ham. And I guess once he realized he wasn't going to win this fight, then it was, I'm drunk. No, you wasn't drunk, fam. They just beat your ass.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it was. You got roughed up. They tossed you out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you could do is pop off at the mouth like they do.
Yeah.
I was like, you calling people N-words and there's no black people in here.
Hate crime.
Yeah.
Assault. Battery. Public intoxication, possibly.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he was drunk.
How many charges do you want today?
I mean, yeah. I don't think he was drunk though. I just don't. I think he was playing. I think he was just trying to cover his back once he took the L. That's what they do, get backpedaling.
Yeah.
So I think that was this one then. Okay, so that was that one. I thought there was another one. You know, we didn't even talk about the two. Did you see I don't know if that was last week or not. You see the two announcers at the basketball game. I think it was a girls' basketball game. And during the national anthem, they didn't turn the mics off. So they was popping off at the mouth.
Really?
Yeah, talking about Neil and stuff. Yeah, so yeah.
I think I did send that one to you.
During the national anthem. Mm-hmm. So again, this is what kills me too. The whole like BS about the whole kneeling and stuff like that. It's not about kneeling. It's not about the truth. Nothing like that. It's just
it's not about the flag. It's not about the troops.
About none of that. It's just the fact that we doing something that you don't like.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So don't try to use an excuse. My man, first of all, you're talking during the national anthem. You popping off at the mouth, all kinds of crazy stuff. That's what kills me about the national anthem. Like, I played sports, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
The national anthem for most athletes is not what you think it is. They won't say it. Right. I'll say it. Like, you do it because you have to.
Right.
I'd much rather be playing. Mm-hmm. Now I got to stand here for a minute or two, and I'm getting cold because I just warmed up. I just stretched. Mm-hmm. Now I got to stand here and do this. You make everybody stand up, take their hats off in the venue to do this. And then everybody, I've seen people in the crowd, in the stands, people on their phones, people talking, and then y'all talk about disrespecting the flag. Y'all disrespect the flag every day. Every day. Don't give me that.
It's on clothes. It's on bikinis.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, just because a black person does it in a way that you don't like, then you try to use the excuse of disrespecting the flag.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all disrespect the flag every damn day.
And I'm gonna say what we're both thinking right now. National anthem don't even slap.
First of all, the joint is trash. It's mad racist. That's why I took out the second verse. Mm-hmm. The joint is crazy. But it just, you know what? And this is a whole other pod in itself, but it just makes you think like they force it down your throats. Remember as a kid, you had to stand up, pledge allegiance, all this stuff. Like, it's shoved down your throats. Literally. Then once you get old enough where you realize it's some bull.
Yeah.
Like,
complete.
And people probably would have responded better to it if you didn't shove it down their throats.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm like, no, especially sporting games. Why am I doing this before a sports game? Well, why? Like, for real, like, why am I doing a national anthem before a sporting event? No one came here for that. Like, I always thought it was pointless, especially sports games. I'm like, dog, I'm trying to drop 30 tonight, and y'all just slowing me down.
Trying to get this triple double real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Can I get this triple double real quick and get up out of here? Like, and y'all slowing me down with this extra 2 minutes of nonsense. Like, it is. It's so again, nobody else will say it. I'll say it. Fight me. Say it. Whatever.
Right. It don't slap.
I mean, I don't know. You know what's funny? Like, national anthems in general are just trash. You ever think of one that you listen to like, yeah, that's kind of fire? Like, no. And why don't they ever revamp them?
Yeah.
Some joints were hundreds of years old. Some people, like some countries, like think about our national. What was that? That was
17,
he wrote that
70 some.
Yeah. Oh no, Francis Scott Key, 1812 or 1812, something like that, right? So it's time for a remix.
Fun fact: there was like 1 week where like everybody in the Bay was like, "Oh, this is okay." This was like at the height of Kaepernick.
Yeah.
So the Bay Area started doing this, had this whole challenge. It was like the Bay national anthem. Everybody was like pledging allegiance to like different Bay Slavs.
Son, you can't pledge allegiance to E40. Like
that's exactly what we did.
But then what kills me, here's another thing.
Real quick, mine was Get Stupid by Mac Dre.
Wow. I don't even know who that is.
To you.
I know. I don't. Sorry. Maybe if I heard the song. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
Go STUPID. When we go to the club, we don't need ID. Everywhere we go, it's a party, y'all. We don't get it pimping like a Mardi Gras. Get stupid. Get stupid.
I think I've heard
get
that
stupid.
Yeah. I know that hook. Yeah. See,
I'm gonna send you the song.
Send it to me. Yeah. Yeah.
And we're gonna use it for an intro, either this one or the next one.
I'm with it. What am I about to say? Oh, what kills me. So again, for all our Christian people out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get up, we stand, we put our hands over our hearts, and we face a flag.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it like false idol?
Mm.
I know we put one nation under God and all that stuff in lines, but like, no. Anybody ever think about it like that?
I have not.
We ain't even do that for God, but we do this for a flag?
Yeah.
The country? Get out of here. So.
I was about to say, it sounds a little like low-key cultish.
Yeah. Mad suspect.
Wow. Never thought of it like that. Man.
Yeah. So, again, that's all. You know what? Yeah, that's all I got. That's all. You about to go party to that song, aren't you?
I definitely am. Oh, if you go on my IG, there is a video of me of me doing that actually.
I'm about to find it.
Yeah. I'm gonna repost it on my story right now. Hopefully y'all go check it out.
Bet. Tag me on it.
I will.
Oh man. Tag the show IG on it too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, I mean, on that note, y'all, like I said, be safe out there.
Please wear a mask.
But like
social distance. Also, educate yourselves
and be safe and get home at the end of the night. The goal is to get home.
Health is wealth. Knowledge is power.
Yep. So no matter what people say, no matter what people do, again,
you can back up what you say.
Yeah, but also you're a king of your kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let anyone
a queen of your your queendom.
Yeah.
We're just gonna say that.
Yeah. But for real, I think what I'm really trying to say is this: like, don't let anybody knock you off.
Right.
Off some stupid stuff. You're moving with a different, greater purpose.
Right.
So don't let this subtle racism, don't let this nastiness out here take you away from what you're doing, your greatness.
And remember what Ray J said.
Oh, Lord,
you ain't gonna tie me down. Oh wait, no. It's tie me down, not knock me down. Dang.
Oh, see? And that, you know what? Okay, I'll leave that alone. We're done. Until next week, y'all. We out, y'all. Peace.